Hey, what's up, besties? Today we're going to be doing our paycheck to paycheck budget, and so let's go ahead and get into it. This is for our monthly, so we'll just be, transferring everything. And I tell people all the time, a paycheck to paycheck budget does not mean you are living paycheck to paycheck, okay? This is just simply saying you are taking control of your money as it comes in, and you are managing your money. I told you guys before, this channel is about learning how to manage the money you already have, and you can't manage it if you can't see where it is. So even though you do a whole monthly budget, you need to break it down by your actual paychecks so that you can see where your money is going, what's coming in, what's going out, all of that stuff. So that's why I stresses the importance of this. Hey. Alright, so let's go ahead and write in our paycheck date, and this is going to be December 31st. And the pen that I'm using, I told you guys about this last time and I'll have it linked again, but this is the same pen I used that had the pink one on there, but I've gotten the black one and I'm so excited. I even have a clear one. It's gonna be amazing. But this is the letter pen by Coco Rio. I think I was saying Correcchio. This is a Coco Rio pen, and it is super duper cute, and I love it. And shout out to my nail tech, okay? It's just cute. But anyways, this is the pen that I was using, and I love it. It's more of a felt tip type pen. I don't know what you would call this, but it writes really nice. Okay, our income is going to be just paycheck number 1 because we don't get paid from any of our online stuff. Well, actually, we do get weekly payments from like Etsy and stuff. So maybe we'll put, I'm gonna put Etsy/Wix because this will be 2 weeks payments. But I'm still, so technically I'm a budget for $600 from these two on this like particular time frame of the paycheck, but this is just an extra thing here. And then we're gonna budget over here $20.60. Now you guys remember I did $600 here because I split them in half. I wanted to do $300 and $300 for each one. That way we would, just kind of have a little reminder thingy there, so that we know what's really good, what's really popping. So I'm just gonna make a little arrow here just to kind of let me know I'm not really counting that, but it could change or filter, fluctuate. Filter? It could filter. Can it filter? Can it filter? Why my chair so squeaky? Sorry about that, guys. A little squeaky chair. Please enjoy the sounds of my squeaky chair as we budget. Okay, now let's get into it. We have our rent here. So we have rent. The due date is on the 1st. Y'all already know, okay? Nobody got time to be paying that late. Make sure you pay your rent on time. Y'all, that's the whole thing. Even if it's the 1st, y'all know, just pay your rent, okay? Pay your mortgage, pay all that stuff on time. Just pay it on time. So we're gonna do $780 for that. We have our insurance, and that is $265. That's gonna be due on 1/1. And that's $265. And then we have Navient number 1. I just really love how this pen writes. And it's just so nice. Just so nice. Okay, and that's 110. And I love I don't have to write the $signs. Shout out to my inserts. Oh, did I say that already? Are you guys late to the game? These are inserts from my shop. These are from Elaine Michelle Studio. Yes. You can get them, purchase them at www.elainemichelle.com. Yes, they are available there. There are, you get all of these sheets. You can print them out as many times as you want to for one price, one low price. You can manipulate them and do whatever you want to with them. The inserts are there for you. And my squeaky chair is not included. Okay, somebody gonna have to tighten this chair up, okay? It's a little loose. Who's gonna tighten it up? Okay, iTunes number 1 and iTunes number 2 is going to come out of there, but okay, so 1, and that's 1-2, right? And that's going to be $16.41. All right, and then we have Zips car wash, and y'all know how I feel about the car wash. Whoa, car wash, yeah. Okay, that was a little much, but I do keep the car wash because I feel like if I am going to have a nice car. I need to keep it clean, and it does help with the condition of your car, especially depending on where you live at. I know when I lived up north, it was very cold, and you would have like ice and stuff, and so they would put down salt on the road, and all that stuff eats at your car, and it'll corrode it, and all that stuff. Did I say corrode? Does that work? Anyway, it would rot, okay, and it makes it hard for you to try to sell a car and things like that because of that. So if you keep continuously washing your car, it just helps with the maintenance and the health of your car. Just saying, wash your cars, okay? Don't be like don't be a little sneaky car out there. Don't do that. All right, Sling TV, and that's going to be due on 1/10 as well, and that is $38.31. And Sling TV has been doing the job. I'm not upset with them. I like it. I'm gonna keep with them. I'm gonna keep on going with them. And then we have iTunes number 2, and that is on 1/13. All right, and then that's gonna be $9.99. And this is my this number 2 is my storage, and number 1 is the iTunes music. So I don't know why they won't just combine and pay it all one time, but who are me to judge? Now, you know what I forgot? Y'all know Power is coming back on, so we gotta make us a little note already. Like, I ain't even finna pretend. Power is coming back on, so I gotta get Stars again. So that's gonna be another, that's $8.99 when I turn Stars back on, because I don't think I get a free trial. So let me just write that down there. Stars subscription, and that's $8.99. So somewhere I got to add that back in here. So over in my monthly, I didn't add that in there because I forgot. So this is why I love breaking down breaking it down so that I know what I have going on. So I need to go ahead and add that over here. So I'm gonna put Stars, and that is, I guess, whenever I sign up for it. So that's a question mark. And I'm gonna put $8.99 because I don't know. I only buy it when it come back out, and I cancel it when it go back off. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nothing else I watch on there but Power. So that's a whole thing. All right, and then we have our cash envelopes and sinking funds. Y'all, I wish I could write small. When I try to write small, it makes my handwriting look weird. And it's still, I don't like it. I don't like it much. Okay, there's $3.90 that we do for our cash envelopes, and then we put $80 in for our sinking funds. If that ever anything has to change, it's going to be these 2 categories that I would go into first to see what I need to adjust, whether that's my personal care, because remember, my personal care was my nails, but now I have enough stuff that I can do my nails for a long time without having to buy any more stuff. But you know me, I'm always trying to try new things and do new things, but this is my set of nails that I just did, and I will show you guys more of the nail tips if you want them. Like, I want to show y'all all the budgeting things that I bring in my life, and nails is one of those. I'll show y'all how to do a wig, how to put your wig on and install it, where to get cheap wigs from. Y'all, listen, I got the tips, okay? It's just a matter if y'all want to see them or not. But I promise you, I have found ways to pretty much do everything on my own but fold my clothes. Once I find a way that my clothes can fold themselves, I would be amazing. All right, so that's what we have going on there. Cash envelopes, all that stuff. Do we have anything? We're going on a trip to Columbus, so I need to put that on here. So trip to, is it COL? Just write it on out. You might need to spell Columbus correctly. I don't know how much I'm gonna put aside for that. I think the plane ticket right now was going for $300, so I'm gonna put $350 because I'll be staying with family, so I really don't have to worry about that. And I'm also going to just stick another one of my little dots over here because it isn't something that like is I'm gonna take money out of my budget for, like out of everything, you know what I mean? Like, it isn't something I'm taking money out of. I'm just gonna simply be doing this from either my sinking funds or something like that, but it won't come out of my expenses. You guys will understand that as you start to save more money and do more things, you'll realize that you'll have some items that won't necessarily be budget items, but that you need to make sure that you note so that it doesn't get missed. So I just like to do that and see what all I have going on. I try to put down everything. Like, I don't care what it is. I'm always trying to make sure I account for things that, you know, need to be accounted for, because the last thing you want to do is be planning to do something and then you're like, oh, but where am I going to get the money for it from? Maybe not in that voice, but neither here nor there. All right, so let's add it up. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can take it when you die. Is that what he said? I think that's what he says. Okay, so let's do our total expenses. We're going to add it up. 780 plus 265 plus 110 plus 1641 plus 1531 plus 3831 plus 999 plus 899 plus 390 plus 80 equals 171401. Okay, so that's our total expenses for this time, 171401. All right, so we're gonna see where we actually have this, see what our remaining is. We know we're still in the good because $20.60 is what we get paid, so our remaining is going to be $345.99. $345.99 is what we'll have remaining to work with, and that's with the Star subscription. So the only thing I would just be marking, you know, is this. I don't think I have anything else coming up. Oh, birthdays. Got to mark them birthdays, them good old birthdays down there. So let's put that down. So I'm just gonna write birthday, and here we got Ray, which is my brother, and then Chiquisha. And if I'm missing another birthday, you guys let me know, because I don't be knowing people's birthdays off the top of my head. Those are just two I remembered that I have, and I'm hoping that I didn't miss anybody else's. But if I missed your birthday, I'm sorry. Charge it to my heart and not my, charge it to my head and not my heart. You see how easy that was to do your paycheck to paycheck budget when you've already done your monthly? It doesn't take a whole lot for you to do it. It's just a matter of breaking it down, and that's all you're doing is breaking it down. I like to take the time and sit down and do this. I don't like to do it like, I'll do my monthly and do my first paycheck one, but I don't do my second one because I want to see where I ended up at. So I'll do this like close to, yeah, my camera just decided it was gonna die. The battery was like poop. So I was saying, yeah, so when you break it down or whatever, I do this one like about 3 days or so before my next paycheck actually comes out. I'll come in and look at what my actuals are, where I am with my business paychecks and things like that. Like all of those different things, I come back and look at it then, so I can kind of get an idea for things that may need to happen for paycheck number 2. What I am going to start doing for the month of January, again, I think it's time for me to reevaluate my cash envelopes and things like that. And you guys know I do like my gas and all that stuff, so I want to start tracking those categories. So this spending tracker is going to get used. Crossing my fingers, that's what I'm going to do. You can use the Every Dollar app, but I found it more useful when I did it in here, and I would just highlight the different categories that I was using with the different marker. So I am going to go through with the categories that I use my cash envelopes for and just kind of, you know, categorize those. And then I'll do my cash envelopes when I get paid, and my sinking funds when I actually have the money. I don't like doing them beforehand. I think that's weird. But I'll put those categories in there and my balances and all that stuff. And then you can do your debt trackers at any time you're paying your debt, and follow up with your bill tracker. So yeah, that's kind of how I do my whole planning thing, and why I think it's important to break down your budgets by your paycheck and not just do a monthly. You need to break it down. Every time you got some money coming in, you need to break that thing down. Break it down. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know how your budgets are coming along, how you liking your first paycheck of the year, how's it coming, what you plan on doing to make your ends meet if they aren't meeting. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mwah! KK, bye.